State School Superintendent Tom Horne's weekly news conference. He talked about solving the ongoing crisis of student absence.
But some information Tom Horne shared was contradictory, raising some questions about whether Horne has actually found a solution. 12 News journalist Joe Dana explains one very big discrepancy and the politics surrounding it.
The confusion caused by Superintendent Tom Horne shows why the issue of chronic absenteeism is often misunderstood, even by state leaders.
There have to be consequences for absenteeism.
Superintendent Tom Horne bringing before the media a leader of a large valley district Horne says is doing things right. A student is chronically absent if they have missed at least 18 days of school in a year.
The Dysart School District that has a terrific program.
Horne said Dysart's chronic absenteeism rate is astoundingly low compared to the state, in the single digits.
I believe the apples-to-apples comparison will be less than 7%.
Horne touted Dysart's no-nonsense approach and its partnership with law enforcement, strategies Horne is promoting.
And this would be a great motivator for parents.
But the reality is, Horne's own Department of Ed data shows 24% of Dysart students were categorized as chronically absent last year, close to the state average of 25%. Dysart says their data is much lower, but acknowledge the state uses its own metrics. In other words, Dysart may be doing some things right, but given how the state measures the problem, Dysart does not stand out. This news conference also showed the debate going on about the role of support staff like social workers in the Dysart district. They recently eliminated all of their social worker positions, more than 30. How much do social workers and counselors contribute to fighting absenteeism?
We have not had the need for social workers in the Dysart district. Our counselors, that they are involved in those conversations. We believe that we have the methods in place.
By contrast, experts who conducted the absentee study cited by Horne say overall, support staff at schools is vital and in short supply.
What we saw in Helios's research, as well as the chronic absence task force, is that we need the community support, and that engagement means counselors, it means social workers, it means the attendance clerk. We do know it's an issue. I mean, schools are struggling to have the staffing levels necessary.
But support staff has become a political issue. Democratic leaders want major funding increases across the board for schools. Republicans want increases limited to teacher salaries only.
I think that the districts have a dire need in supporting their teachers. We can have all the support staff in the world to get kids to school, but if there aren't any teachers there, what's the point?
Why not also do this news conference on the state legislature lawn and say we need the state legislature to step up?
Both of my State of Education speeches at the legislature this year, I urged additional funding.
Respectfully, you are only asking it for the teachers. What about the support staff? We have the worst counselor to student ratio in the country.
Right. Well, I'm dealing with political realities, and right now, the emergency is teachers.
The county's juvenile probation courts do have a program to address chronic absenteeism. The program called CUTS allows officers to go into the homes of families and issue citations to parents. Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, Joe, thanks. Still